But we have to get to our next guest, and you know him as a musician of note. I believe there's speaking of Netflix, your show's on Netflix, and everyone's watching The Dirt on Netflix, you know?
Yep.
And I believe some of that, or at least 25% of it, is in regards to his life. Please welcome Nikki Sixx.
Hey, I'm Nikki Sixx.
I'm Nikki Sixx.
I'm Nikki Sixx.
And I'm Nikki Sixx. Ow.
I'm Nikki Sixx.
I'm Nikki Sixx.
I'm Nikki Sixx.
Come on, man. I'm Nikki.
I'm Nikki Sixx.
Get your finger out of my ass, man.
I'm Nikki Sixx.
I'm Nikki 7.
And we're Motley Crue. Bum, bum.
Now, this is interesting. It seems like there were two people here when I introduced Nikki Sixx, and they both fought over who was Nikki Sixx. And then one of them stuck their finger up the other one's, I don't know how else to say it, but gaping asshole.
It's how I assert dominance. Because that's how punk I am.
Punk. Now, punk wasn't necessarily the genre that Nikki Sixx worked in, but and then they announced that they were part of a band. Did you hear this, Tim? Motley Crue?
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Right. And then they sang their own sort of like entrance music.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to sing the instruments.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. Hello, Nikki Sixx and Nikki 7, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we've agreed upon.
Okay.
We talked about it before we came in today.
Man, okay.
Yeah.
So you are the real Nikki Sixx, the person who introduced themselves as Nikki Sixx?
Correctamundo, my man. Hey, you don't mind open flames in the studio, do you?
I don't know. Maybe a code violation. I don't want to get written up.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That's the most open flame I've ever seen.
Yeah, I like to light my elbow on fire to prove how punk I am.
Yeah, you stole that move from me.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up.
Can I ask... Oh, my God. Right up the old asshole again. Can I ask you, gentlemen, from what I know of Nikki Sixx is a person, a real life person.
I know.
And when I say a person, I mean one person. And it never seemed like there was any sort of confusion regarding that fact. Who, Nikki 7, is it? Who exactly are you?
I'm one of the founding members of Motley Crue.
Yeah. Nikki and I, we started the band together a long time ago.
I walked right into a diner, and I was like, dude, we're the same.
Yeah, he saw me in a diner, and he had like a drumstick in his zipper, his wiener zipper. And then, I don't know, I just knew, right?
We just knew.
From that point, and we hit up Whiskey a Go-Go.
Oh, yeah. It's an honor to be here on the Sunset Strip, by the way.
We definitely are on Sunset. I wouldn't call it the Strip necessarily. I've seen parts of The Dirt.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, we don't know what that is. People keep bringing it up to us.
People always mispronouncing our name.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, mainly, I've heard of the band Motley Crue as something ever since the 1980s. I mean, Tim, you've heard.
Yeah,
you got to say I've heard of that.
Sorry, I know that.
You know that. Okay, great. Yeah. So that's how I've always heard it pronounced. Now, granted, there are some crazy umlauts in this band title.
Correct, Scott.
Yeah, it's all about the umlauts.
Yeah, so if you notice the umlauts above the O, the pronunciation of how you would pronounce that correctly in punk is ooh. It's an ooh sound.
I believe the umlauts are above the U in Crue. Maybe they're above the O. I don't know. Is this something you know?
I don't know. It might be different in punk. I don't know.
Is there a punk Motley Crue and a hair metal Motley Crue? Is that where the confusion lies?
We're metal, but we're also punk.
I mean,
we're genre bending.
Yeah, we're genre bending. We live by the rules of punk and hair metal. We want to do something different, like... We want to do like a concert experience in the clubs.
Oh. We want to put on a fucking show, man.
Yeah.
It's about the show.
Yeah, fire.
What are the rules of punk? Is there a lot of rules? I thought the whole thing
Yeah,
was
I thought
sort of like putting up your middle finger and saying, we don't care.
There are maybe the first rule is there are no rules. I don't
Yeah.
really know.
If you have to ask. Oh, correctamundo.
Why do you guys? You said exactamundo. I thought, or did you say correctamundo?
I said exactamundo.
Yeah, and then you correctamundoed him to say correctamundo, which, by the way, is a catchphrase of the Fonz from the Happy Days television show, which is decidedly not punk, as I recall.
Well, Fonz kind of originated some of the rules of punk. We kind of live.
I guess
by
bursting
the rules
into
of
people's
punk.
houses without knocking.
Yeah.
Jumping onto chairs, with both feet.
Yeah, we do all that shit.
Yeah, bursting, leather jackets,
Ooh.
hair gel.
Originally a windbreaker, and then transitioned into a leather jacket.
Correctamundo, Scott.
Exactamundo.
There it is. Wow. As I recall in the story of Motley Crue.
Motley
Okay,
Crue.
I'll change.
This
Motley
guy's
Crue.
pissing me off, Nikki.
Yeah, we're actually just a duo. So
There were four, as I
there's
recall.
this big misconception of like
Alternate history.
there's an alternate history, and we think it has something to do with that theory that people have, like Chick-fil-A is spelled one way, but a
Yeah.
lot of people think it's spelled another way.
Or the Berenstein Bears.
Yeah.
Or the Berenstein Bears, that kind of thing. It has affected us.
So we're all wrong. We when we think of the band, we think it's Motley Crue, and that the four members are Nikki Sixx, and Tommy Lee, and the big scary guy, and the one who killed someone in a drunk driving accident.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's who I think
that's
of,
who I
and
know.
that's who you think of.
That's who
I think of those same people.
You think of the same people, but that is not the case. We're all misremembering this.
100% a mundo. It's a misremembrance.
It's they've rewritten history.
Yeah, there's only Nikki Sixx is the only members of this band.
Nikki Sixx and Nikki Seven.
Nikki Sixx.
Okay, whatever, man.
It depends on the day. Sometimes I let him I made up that name, dude.
I wanted
I
to
got
call
it on
it
my license
I wanted to
first.
call it cocaine buffet.
Well, then why don't you go by that?
Oh, because
Why don't
we're
you
a
go by
duo, man. We agreed.
All right, fine.
It's Finamundo for you?
100% a mundo.
Well, this is interesting. I guess I'm learning so much about Motley Crue
Motley
that
Crue, yeah.
I never knew before. I mean, that whole movie, I swear I watched it, but, I guess maybe I'm misremembering it.
It's insane.
Ever heard of fiction?
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, I know that too.
Yeah, thank
I know
you.
that too.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're
I
very
know that
late
too.
on that. I know that.
I know. I'm sorry.
I don't know what's going on with
I
you, Tim.
apologize. Yeah, I'm just a little distracted.
Well, also, you seem to be swaying back and forth. You've been standing so still with like locked knees.
Yeah.
You got to bend those knees
yeah,
sometimes.
and that's why I'm starting to sway a little bit because my knees are starting to. Over time, they'll give out. I have to be home by honestly 4, otherwise the knee kind of shatters, not fully.
Wait, so when do you start standing?
I start standing the minute I fall asleep at night.
The minute you fall asleep
The
at
minute
night
I fall asleep.
until 4 p.m.
Until 4 p.m. the following day. And
Okay,
if
and then-
I'm not, I can keep saying it, but if I don't, my knees will kind of shatter.
Okay, all right. So we need to get you out by 4. Is that right? Is that what I'm
I have
hearing?
a heart out at 3:30.
3:30. It takes you a half hour to get home?
Yeah.
Where do you live? Like in Calabasas or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Over there by the Kardashians. Wow, it's a nice area. Yeah. Now, are some of the songs that we are maybe misremembering, what are some of the songs that Motley Crue has put out?
Well, Nikki here is on acoustic, and I'm sort of mixed percussion. And
Yeah, you brought in
glam
an acoustic
effects.
guitar. I thought you were going to do like an unplugged type thing, but that's your primary instrument?
It's not primarily our instrument, but we can play something for you right now if you want to hear a new track.
Yeah, sure.
Or
I'd
one
love to
of
hear
our
a
classics.
new whatever you like, a new track, a classic, whatever you like. I'm a big fan of, or at least I thought I was, of
Yeah.
Motley Crue. So
What do you think, Seven?
I'll follow you.
All right. Here we go. 1, a 2,
slow countdown.
a 1.
Slow song. It's a slow song.
Maybe it's
might
slow,
be
maybe it's
beautiful.
really slow.
I mean, this is an acoustic set, Scott. You gotta take it down a little bit.
Okay. I didn't mean to interrupt your countdown. Please continue. Either start over with the countdown or continue with the countdown.
I'll start with 2, a 2, a 3, a 4. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain.
Shame.
Just one sec.
Shenandoah River.
Back to the G. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I just picked up guitar a little bit ago.
You did? As I recall from what I remember about the band, I mean, maybe I got the band's name wrong, but you've been playing guitar ever since the early 80s.
2 months ago, I walked into a diner. I was like, who is this guy? We decided to form a band called Motley Crue.
And that's the history.
That's the history.
All this other stuff out there about me being whatever, an amazing guitarist and all that. It's a lot of pressure to live up to, you know? It's like,
Yeah. Well, I noticed you wrote down the chords on your arm there
Right.
with a marking pen. And by the way, that is decidedly not a Motley Crue song. That, as I recall, is a John Denver
Yes,
classic.
I know that. It's John
You do
Denver.
know that. Thank you.
John
You're very quick on that one. I
Yeah.
appreciate
Hey,
that.
Scott, how about you shut the fuck up?
People are pissing me off, Nikki.
Me too, Nikki. At least we can agree on something.
Okay, good punk attitude.
That's right.
Okay.
Hey, secret shopper, why don't you tell the listeners what's happening right now?
Oh my God, she's flipping me off.
It's he.
authentic.
This is Nikki Sixx, of course.
Oh, I was confused by the long hair.
Right.
The long punk hair.
Well, yeah.
Straight black covering one of your eyes.
With a lot of hairspray and yeah.
That's accurate.
Yep.
Accurate amundo.
Ow!
Can I offer a theory about you? Or maybe I should talk to Tim about this. I don't know. It's going to take him so long to get over here.
Let's start. I'd love to.
Can you come over here for just
Absolutely.
Do you want to
Try
hold your
to-
book?
No, I want to keep the book in.
just try to? I don't want you to rush necessarily. Is maybe
I
just
can't
like,
rush, so that works out.
Just like try to come over here with a little bit of alacrity and speed if you
okay.
could.
I'll do the best I can.
Okay, you're an eighth of the way over to me.
Hold on 1 second. What's up, dude?
That you covered the last 7/8 very, very
Yeah, because
quickly.
I'm
I
aware
really
of the time.
appreciate that.
I'm aware of the time.
Tim, I don't think that this is the actual Nikki Sixx from Motley Crue. I think Motley Crue. I think we got confused with that whole Berenstein Bears kind of thing. I think these are just. I actually don't even know if these are like dudes.
What the kind of? I don't think the giveaway. They said. He said 2 months ago they met at a diner.
Right.
And
I'm
Motley
remembering
Crue was
Motley
like
Crue from
long time ago.
decades ago. In fact, they already had their like goodbye tour.
Yeah, but 2 months ago they came in and said, "Hey, we're the same."
We're the same. That's the interesting part to me is that they thought they were the same. They each thought of the name.
Yeah.
And now they decided they are the same name?
Yeah, I think that's still an ongoing battle.
Yeah, I don't know. So what? So I think maybe these guys heard of Motley Crue, but they don't remember it. So they heard it as Motley Crue and thought that would be a good name for a
maybe
band.
it was like punk.
Okay, so now we're not original.
Yeah, what?
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Can you hear everything we're saying?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, not every word.
No, I'm picking
Which
up
words
some
did you hear?
bullshit.
I heard like you saying like that last part.
Yeah, last part.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just that last part.
Oh, just the last part?
Yeah,
Oh,
no-
that's fine.
Yeah,
I heard you saying that maybe we're not dudes.
Well, that was early on.
well, they
Oh,
both
wow.
caught different parts.
Wait, can we ask you? And Tim, you don't have to go back. Can you just stay here for a second?
I'd love to go back.
Go ahead. Can I ask a question while you're walking over there?
It's rude, but yeah.
I don't mind being. Look, you're not going to give me low marks for being rude, are you?
Of course not. I'm not keeping track of any of this.
Okay. Are you dudes?
Oh, we'll fucking prove it right now. We got 2 footers.
Yeah.
2-footers.
Blop.
Oh.
It's heavy, man. It's got some heft.
Check out our wieners.
I mean, speaking of tuna can,
Whoa.
when you said 2-footers, I thought you meant long. That's just wide.
2 foot wide.
That's right, bitches.
Girth.
Okay, so they are, I guess, unless they're some sort of like prosthetic, like.
Technically, those are huge penises.
Right.
Just not in the way that we're
Right,
used
right.
to.
Yeah. How often are you judging penises, by the way?
Not that often.
But you do sometimes?
Yeah, I have like a Sunday thing. I do like a Sunday at the spa.
Oh, okay.
Penis
Yeah.
judge.
Hey, we'd like to play one final song.
Oh, okay, sure, yeah.
Okay. And this is an original.
Oh, great, okay.
Is your second song.
This is our second song, and Thanks, you've all been a great audience.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we're an audience, but okay, go ahead.
Tell me something, girl.
Really shaky on those chord changes.
Happy in this modern world. Or do you need more?
Almost there.
I'm on the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Thank you.
And that's the end. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's just a couple verses. We like to keep it short.
Yeah, so you guys are big
Keep
fans
going more.
of Star Is Born?
What?
Okay, look, we need to take a break. I need to go out there to the appraiser. When we come back, we'll be right back with more Comedy Bang Bang after this. Comedy Bang Bang, we're back here. Tim Robinson, and you are really swaying. You're swaying like a willow tree
Yeah, what time
out there
is it?
on the windiest day of the year.
Yeah.
My God, yeah, and you're. It's almost like the Michael Jackson "Smooth Criminal" video, where you're just like, you're really getting close to the ground here.
Yeah.
Is everything all right?
I told you I need a time check. What's the time?
It's about 3:15 or so.
Yeah, I gotta go, man.
You said 3:30. I'm gonna hold you to this. You said 3:30.
Yeah. All right, you can push me there. Yeah,
Push you there.
you can push me there. We can go to 3:30.
What do you mean push you there? You like if you have a hard out at 3:30, it's 3:30. It's not 3:15, so that you can like be relaxed as you're trying
I
to
didn't
drive
know
home.
that this would be. I'd be walking around so much. I honestly.
You're the one who I invited you to sit down.
Yeah, I didn't want to sit down, but you kept saying, "Hey, come talk to me over here. Come talk to me over here." And I didn't.
Do you want me to come to you?
I would have loved that, but I already did the big walks. now my knees are absolutely fucked, and they're gonna shatter. Well, they might shatter, kind of shatter. They don't shatter. Fully.
You said that as long as you're out by 3:30, they're not going to shatter because
but
you're
then
home by
I
4.
walked a bunch more.
So do you need to take your walking into account?
Everything,
and then
everything's-
back up the time or something?
It's like an oil change. It's mileage or time, right?
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry. Look, can you stay a few more minutes if I don't make you walk?
I don't know. Can I?
Look, now you're playing my game with you. Will you stay?
Yes.
Okay, you will. All right, very good. We also have the super secret shopper here,
Yes. Hello.
who we found out is just a thief who goes into restaurants and places of business, brick and mortar shops, and just steals things. Doesn't pay for them.
That's right.
It seems very
That's right.
accepting of it and very
Well, it's out there now. You know what I mean? I'm obviously not going to introduce myself next time I go to a job like that. But, for our listeners, we're all
Have you
close.
previously been introducing yourself as the super secret shopper?
Of course not. Sometimes
Sometimes you have.
sometimes I forget.
Yeah,
Sometimes I
you're
forget.
bad at your job.
Sure.
We also have two, and they are gentlemen, because we saw the proof of the pudding is right there in the crust.
Thank you.
Thanks.
It's not a compliment necessarily, just me mentioning that you have penises.
Ah, yeah. We got tuna cans down there.
Two footers.
Two
footers, yeah.
And 2 feet wide is really
2 feet wide, 2 footers.
Both the biggest penis and biggest tuna cans I've ever seen.
that's like something you get at Costco if you were just like
Yeah, we got Costco dick. Yeah.
that's a great new slang term.
Yeah, that's a good catchphrase.
I got Costco dick. Nikki Sixx and Nikki 7, or Nikki Sixes, I guess, are here.
Nick, if you're gonna say us together, say Nikki 666.
That's your decision.
Yeah, you haven't agreed on that.
Shut the
I'm sorry.
fuck up, Seven.
But it's time for our favorite feature on the show, and believe me, we'll get you out by 3:30. Don't worry about this. You're starting to perspire, and
Yeah. It hurts real bad. That's right. I got to get back to Calabasas, honestly.
okay, we'll get you. Oh, don't worry. But it's time for our favorite feature on the show. It's time for a little something called Would You Rather? it's time to play Would You Rather. Tim, you were swaying really hard during that. I'm sorry the theme song is so long, but that's our
real
theme
long.
song.
Oh, yeah.
Look, you're going to get out in time.
Can't you put it in post later? You know, you could put it in later. You could say that, given my time constraints, you could have put,
I'm
you
sorry,
could put it in later.
but that's the theme song. That's how long it is.
And you have to
we can't do it later.
You can't put that in later.
No,
you can't take a pause.
It's the appropriate feel for the game. If you, the players and participants, don't hear the theme song, I'm afraid you're not going to be in the right mindset.
What if if it's a special case and someone has a disorder or something where their knees shatter after 4?
If that were to be the case, then I would re-examine it.
That is the case.
Oh, I see. Look, I'm sorry. That's on me. That's my bad.
Traffic is very red right now going out to Calabasas.
It always is red at 3:30. You said 3:30.
At 3:30, it's usually at 3:15 around there. It's fine. If I would have left at 3:15, I would have been fine.
Then just say you have a hard out at 3:15. It's as easy as that.
At the time, we were having fun.
You're not having fun anymore?
Not anymore.
That's due to your condition.
Oh my God, fun didn't last all the way through the show.
Okay.
That's
all right.
disappointing.
Well, we all know how we play Would You Rather. We play it every single week, so why wouldn't anyone know how we play it? People send us Would You Rather scenarios to our Twitter account, which is at CBBWYR, Comedy Bang Bang Would You Rather. I will read them out loud. I will then open the floor for questions. Now, please don't ask any questions before the floor is opened. It's not time for the questions when the floor is not open. It's time to be listening to what I'm saying. Once I open the floor for questions, you're free to ask any question you like about either of the scenarios in order to help narrow down your choice. I will then close the floor for questions. Okay? Now, first off, there will be no warning regarding this fact. All right? So is everyone cool with that? I need a verbal yes from everyone.
Yes.
Tim?
Yes.
Okay, you're cool with the fact that there's going to be no warning
Yeah.
when I close the floor.
There's no warning.
You seem a little unsure.
I know I'm fine. So it's just going to close the floor. There'll be no warning.
There's not going to be a warning. So when I say you're cool with this, that means I don't want to hear complaining about it. Like, oh, I didn't know. I wanted to ask another question.
No, I can promise you that scenario is not going to happen.
You're going to be fine with this.
I can promise you that.
All right. Once I close the floor for questions, there will be no questions after that. And then I will ask you all about your choices. We'll then tally up the points and figure out who wins. All right. Here we go. This comes to us from Jordan Maywood. Jordan Maywood asks, would you rather live in a house made entirely from gold, except for the toilets, or you can talk to animals, but only 10 minutes before and after you orgasm? All right. Would you rather live in a house made entirely from gold, except for the toilets, or you can talk to animals, but only 10 minutes before and after you orgasm? I've opened the floor for questions.
What are the toilets made out of?
They're made out of human teeth.
Oh, I'm pretty comfy. That sounds pretty good.
It's sort of like, have you seen the Game of Thrones show? Mm-hmm. No spoilers, because I know we're in the middle of the final season.
Of course.
But you've seen that throne? Mm-hmm. I mean, this is like your throne at home, but you know how it's made out of
iron swords
and stuff like that. This is a throne made out of teeth.
Toilet teeth.
Or
real teeth or toilet teeth?
Well, they're real teeth, but they're
got it.
Made into a toilet.
People who've gotten toilet teeth, they make the toilets out of their old teeth.
You're maybe not exactly hearing what I'm trying to say.
I apologize.
Here with this, what I'm trying to say is that they're human teeth that are turned into a toilet. Yes. They're not toilet teeth that are then repurposed as toilets.
Got it.
That's punk.
I've closed the floor for questions.
I would do the animal thing.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you're not supposed to vote until...
Oh, did you say that?
I didn't say that, but we play it every week, so you should know the rules. So I'm sorry, I'm going to have to dock Nikki 6 points. Not you, Nikki 6.
Thanks. I'm Nikki 6.
I'm going to have to dock you points for that.
Shit.
So sorry. Anyone have any complaints? Tim, you're all right?
I mean, I have to get going soon, but...
We'll get you out of here.
Okay.
3:30 on the dot. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I have no complaints.
You don't have any complaints?
No.
Not regarding the closing. Everything was comfortable about when I closed the floor for questions. I noticed you didn't ask a question.
Yeah, I'm scared.
What are you scared of?
Okay, there could have been... Someone could have asked. You could have given a little more room. You took one question.
So you are a little bit perturbed by this.
If I had to search, yeah.
Search your feelings regarding
I didn't
how everything went down?
Yeah, I didn't get to ask a question, but that's fine.
Well, if you have a pertinent question, why don't you speak up? Defend yourself.
Ask a question now.
If it's pertinent,
Nikki, I'm not punk.
whisper it to me, and I'll ask.
I had to walk over there. Now I gotta leave by 3:26.
We're not adjusting the time of you leaving depending on how often you walk.
How long do you have to talk to the animals?
All right. The question is, and I'm asking because it's a pertinent question from my friend. How long do you get to talk to the animals?
It's right there in the fucking question for 10 minutes before and 10 minutes after you orgasm. God damn it, Nikki. I have to dock you more points, too. Like, the floor is closed.
I did it. That's my fault.
No matter.
That's my fault.
Hey, you don't have to take the hit for this one, man.
Nikki, no. It was... You did me a solid. It's time for me to stick up for myself. And for you.
Yeah.
I've always considered you to be a spineless coward.
Just because of my knee problems.
Well, also the book, holding up your back and...
You're right. That was in the question. I should have known that. But I was honestly so scared about the rules that I kind of didn't really listen to the question. 10 minutes before and 10 minutes after.
10 minutes before, 10 minutes after. Look, Tim, I forgive you. Unfortunately, the game does not forgive you.
Yeah.
How about me? Forgive me?
Now, I'm going to have to dock you points, but...
You never listen, Nikki. Classic.
Okay, we'll talk about this after.
It was pertinent. I agree. But that's exactly... Its pertinence is reflected by the fact that it's in the question itself.
Listening is also pertinent.
Listening is very pertinent. So, Tim, I'm sorry, I have to disqualify you.
So I can't even get to say which one I want?
No, and in fact, if you do, then we have some real problems.
I want to talk to the animals.
Oh, shit! Oh, what a fucking badass, dude! That was punk as hell.
Thank you so much.
You're getting
Nikki
high marks
Sixx
for that,
and
for
Nikki
sure.
7.
God damn it! You're not supposed to vote. I disqualified you.
I could say it. I want to talk to the animals 10 minutes before the
I'm sorry that
orgasm
I have to
and
do
after.
this. But I keep this baseball bat here just for this reason. I'm going to have to swing at your knees.
Don't you... Oh, my God! You early shattered them. Now every day at... What time is it now?
It's 3:26.
Now every day at 3:26, my knees will shatter. So now you've reset the rules of my problem.
So what, now you have to leave at 2:56?
Now when I go to places, I say I got a hard out at 2:56 to get back to Calabasas. And I also haven't checked what the traffic's like at 2:56, so that's
It's probably easier.
You don't know.
You could probably get away with even 3:01 or 3:02.
I could, leaving at 3:01? Are you nuts?
Traffic starts to really get red at 3:15. You said it yourself.
I said it's bad at 3:15.
Scott, that was punk as hell.
Thank you.
Do you want
Thank
to
you.
join the band?
Whoa, you didn't even ask me first.
Shut the fuck up, dude. He can be 8, man.
You really mean it? I mean, I've always wanted to be in a band. I've never really thought I have that whole rock star kind of attitude.
After I'm done with you, you're gonna look cool as shit.
Are you going to sew some spikes onto
I'm
my
gonna sew
outfit?
some spikes on you. I have got this idea for merkins on your face that I think could be really sick.
That's
can help with that.
genius.
Not by my nose, though.
We'll see.
Okay, I don't
Why is everybody so
know.
worried about merkins on their nose?
What?
Why is everybody so worried about merkins on their nose?
You look like a fool.
You look terrible. God.
There's
you
no hair on noses.
You don't know that? Well, you didn't say I know that, so of course you don't know it.
No, I don't know that. I don't know that.
Oh, God. All right, let's vote. Super Secret Chopper?
I want the animal thing.
Great. Nikki Sixx?
I want the animal thing.
All right, Nikki Sixx?
I want the animal thing.
All right, tie for first. And that's how you play Would You Rather.
Oh.
All right, that's how we play Would You Rather. That was a good game. Very competitive, guys.
That was fun.
Yeah, three-way tie for first. That doesn't happen a lot, but when it does, boy, it's fun because no one lost other than Tim.
I didn't lose. I was disqualified.
All right, well, it's 3:27, so we just have time for our final feature on the show, and that's a little something called plugs.
Hey, the kid's got a good swallow.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. I don't know what to buy today.
My pockets are overflowing with money.
I don't know what's on TV.
Netflix is confusing.
So tell me what you're trying to sell. Spit it out or go to hell. You're sucking me dry if you can't tell. Oh, hey. Take my money. Sell me all your bullshit, baby. Your bullshit. Plug all of your bullshit. Sell me all your bullshit.
BryceArthur.bandcamp.com.
Oh, wow. Fit their own plug into the plugs theme. That was It's Not That Kind of Show by Bryce Arthur, who plugged his own Bandcamp. So that was good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And it's 3:27 and 45 seconds. So, Tim, what are you going to plug here? Now, bearing in mind that whatever time you used to take your plug, I'm going to have to dock you that for when you have your heart out. So I'll be timing you.
And I can just plug anything?
Yeah, you can plug whatever you want. I mean, as long as you plug, though, unfortunately, that's going to count against your hard out time. I'm going to start you right now. Here we go. All right.
Just anything? I can plug anything?
Anything you want. Yeah, take as much time as you need.
No, you're going to dock me. Check out Palm Coffee in Burbank, California.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What, you like that place?
Yeah, what's okay?
Is that where you spend the majority of your time, or?
I'm not telling you that, man. I go.
But if I were to go there, would
I be there?
Yeah. What are the chances?
What day? I'm not. You're holding. Unplugged. Palm Coffee, Burbank, California.
Thursdays.
Thursdays, 4 to 6.
4 to 6 is when you're there usually.
That's because my knees have already shattered.
Hey. You have to say I'm done, otherwise
I'm done,
the clock is still running.
I'm done.
47 seconds. Okay, so I have to get you out at 3:30 and 47 seconds. Is that okay? It's 3:28 now. All right, Super Secret Shopper, what are you plugging?
I'm plugging another podcast. I've been reviewing these guys, Big Grande's The Teacher's Lounge, and they are getting high marks.
I've heard that. So funny.
They're really good. They're really good. And
Good,
they don't
good
know
podcast.
that I'm watching them either. So
Oh, you're watching this podcast?
yes, yeah,
Really? That's
yeah.
interesting. When they record, because it's an audio show.
No, I watch the visualizer. I play it on iTunes. I watch the visualizer for the whole hour.
Oh, wow, that sounds fun.
Yeah, I used to do drugs, and I do this instead now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's a little sad.
It's worse.
All right, Nikki Sixx, what are you plugging?
I'm gonna plug my 2 one-woman shows that I'm touring in New York City at the beginning of June at the Bell House. They're called Nate and Laid, so come check them out.
Okay, that sounds great. And Nikki 7, are you plugging something?
I'd like to plug Joann's Fabrics.
Oh, cool.
Some great deals.
Great scissors there, from what I've
great
heard.
scissors.
Yeah, I forget
Great-
where I heard that, but they have a big supply.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. I also want to plug, other than I'm not also plugging, this is my first plug. I'm going to be over there at Clusterfest in June doing a live Comedy Bang Bang and a live Are You Talking REM Me with Adam Scott. Special guest on the Comedy Bang Bang. So go ahead and check us out over there. And next week, by the way, we have our big 10th anniversary episode. So come back for that next week. That's going to be a special episode. All right, let's close up the old plug bag. Boy, it's 3:29.
I'm done for. I'm done for.
Stay here.
I gotta go.
No, you're staying here
go for
until
this is
3:30 and 46 seconds.
It's getting so red. It's getting a deep red.
This is going to be over in a minute.
Oh. They're just jamming. They're just jamming now.
See, that wasn't so bad.
It jammed for a while.
All right. 3:30. Okay, so we have 46 seconds here to go, 47 seconds. I want to thank you for being on the show. Super Secret Chopper, always great to see you.
Thank you so much.
And my appraiser, there's no reason that you would go out there and
No.
go.
If you want to leave the check for me, I'm just going to run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, here's your check for appearing on the show.
Thank you so much.
And Nikki 6, Nikki 7, thank you. Here's your checks for appearing on the show. Hope don't spend those all at the same diner.
I know where I'm going.
Whiskey a go-go.
Oh, I thought you meant Joanne's Fabrics.
I meant Joanne's bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you guys got to get on the same page. And Tim, what can one say
I gotta go, man.
about a comedian whose work I've admired
And with those recordings I sent to my wife, that's going to add to the time of the show too. So
Oh, wait, are we-
technically we're out?
that's adding time?
Yeah, that's
Because
adding time.
That's future time.
It's about the length of the show.
Wait, it's about the length of the. I thought it was a 3:30 thing. You just meant like
It's
whenever the length of the show gets us to 3:30.
Yeah, it's about the length of the show getting us to.
Well, that's very different than we're late.
Yeah, but once I gotta go, dude. I'm as good as.
I'm in the middle of a compliment about how much I love your work. When you see his show, you are just going to love it. I think you should leave with Tim Robinson. It's a wonderful show.
Check
Made
out the
me laugh.
CW. They
Check
got
out this.
a good thing coming out,
Good thing coming out with some sort of like drawings of a thing.
and I'll show you guys later.
Okay, yeah. Appreciate that. And time. All right, that's it. See you later, Tim.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Bye, everyone. Bye. Thanks.
Bye.